Alright, I don't know what that was. I'm super frustrated that happened. If it happens again, we will be coming back. But I did not mean for that to happen. My apologies. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. My apologies. These are production. I don't see the layers that you're talking about, I Read Wolf. Like, can you explain what layers you're seeing? Because I don't see them.
I'm going to look on my phone.
They're not there. It's just, I don't believe.
I can't even see because
You're
my
fine.
thing.
You're fine.
Oh, my thing was paused.
Yeah, I probably need to upgrade my computer eventually.
Yeah.
Where'd that magnet go? There it is.
Probably really do.
Not much. Stand proud. They're pretty. The keys lock them in place, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, I don't see any layers. Like anyone that says that there's layers on here, I don't see them.
I don't either.
Marquis Dan. So what I'm doing for the keying, or what the keying is, use your focus and boost the computer. That's amazing. Amazing joke. Don't hit that. So Marquis Dan. What it means is on the arms, there's these nubs that come out right here. These two pieces coming out right here. These lock. Oh, that magnet broke off. But these lock it in place right here.
And they don't budge.
God, what is going on? Is my stream still screwed up?
No, it's green.
John, can you bring up...
Mine isn't working because mine won't unpause.
Cam looks good. Face cam is slow. The face cam is always out of sync. I haven't been able to figure out how to stop that thing from being out of sync. Alright, so it's not that thing is stuck in there. It just needs to come out. Come on out. Come on. No, whatever. We'll do this the hard way.
I've got every single app I have. Okay. Now let's go back into Twitch.
Okay, which arm did I come out of? It came out of this one. Nope. I think you came out of this one. So the keying locks them in place. There's only one way for the... In here, there's a little bit of white... There's white stuff in there.
Yeah, there is. There's white stuff.
Okay.
Okay, I am back.
There we go.
Or you could use that, couldn't you?
You could. I just happen to know the orientation, so I didn't screw it up.
Neat.
Yeah. Yeah, you can put it backwards. The sandwich maneuver is risky. Good luck.
Where would you see that? Oh.
Perfect.
What's the sandwich maneuver?
It's where you put the magnet here and then gluing that back in. Alright, so we got that one done. We got that one done. We got that one done.
He has experience taking glue and breaking it off.
What's that supposed to mean?
When you use your wood bases, Dad.
Oh, yeah, when I use my wood bases.
He has experience by...
Yeah, the keys on here are to hold these in place.
Taking the model, if I can show, taking the model off of the base.
Yeah. Keep going. So yeah, these keys hold the weapon in place, so it's not like weirdly positioned. This kid knows stuff. Absolutely. My dad is a professional screw-up. Wow!
What?
Hand of Vecna.
Why did you put this bag right down there, Dad?
Yeah, I'll clean it up.
Dad,
Mod
you
Hail.
literally had me pop all of it.
I didn't have you do anything. You did that on your own, buddy.
You had me do it because you put it on the floor.
The cool thing that I also like on this is I made this way back when, and I haven't used it in a long time. But what you can do is
Show it.
you can take a piece of wood. I used brass rod, but you can just put nails. Just tap a bunch of nails in here. And then when you want to prime, so brass is not magnetic here, but you can actually use the nails and hold the weapons on the side so that you can actually prime these just off of this.
Now we use a box.
You can use a box. So this is the way that I end up doing that. So
Use a priming box.
that's a trick. Alright, so those 4 arms. Super cool. I really like this jack. Really
Use
like
super
this
gun.
jack.
Use super gun. Use super gun.
Alright, let's do the other arm.
You did. Do the rail gun. Do the rail gun. Rail gun. Do the rail gun. Why are you answering me?
Why am I what?
Why aren't you answering me?
Because I'm concentrating. Trying to split these.
How could I split them within seconds, but you can't? You just go
Okay.
slide it.
So I don't necessarily care which way I put these.
Yeah, like I said, you don't care. That is over.
I'll care after the fact, but the first one I don't care.
Yes.
Yep, hopefully the beta rules will be ready as soon as the stream ends. Or sometime during it. I might care in the future. I don't think they're ever going to be opposite. They're opposite right now.
Doesn't matter though.
I don't think there's going to be ambidextrous arms. I don't believe we're planning on it.
That will matter.
I don't believe we're planning on it.
That
And if there is
doesn't
ever that
matter.
comes up, I'm gonna deny it. Hopefully.
Dad, won't it actually matter because don't you need them to be correct?
If that comes up, I'll deal with it at that point.
If what comes up?
If there's an ambidextrous jack, I don't believe that's the case, and I don't think
Ambidextrous jack?
a jack that can have an arm on either side.
Oh, yeah, those are kind of hard to make. Unless it's a 2-armed arm.
Punchy hand go. All right, we'll do punchy hand next.
What? Real gun.
Railgun.
Real gun.
All right, railgun first. Sorry, Striker, you got overruled. I can just see like my phone blowing up. Like everything is blowing up around me, and I cannot pay attention to social media while doing this.
It's probably social media be about as a stream.
And the hands would have to be weird on ambidextrous, so I don't think that's going to happen. Well, all the Privateer Press admins are here, so social media is the Wild West. Uh-oh.
What do you mean social media is the Wild West?
So that it's kind of lawless right now.
Lawless?
Lawless.
What does that mean?
It means that there's no rules going on, no one watching anything. All right. The double gun jack, pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wish there was 2 railguns.
Yeah, there might be on future ones. All right, the last 2 arms.
Dad, why do I overrule Striker?
Why did you overrule Striker? Because I think I'll have to hear your complaining more than Striker's.
Yeah.
And while Striker's amazing, I don't have to listen to him every day like I have to listen to you. Hey. Stop.
No. What's that one?
Sorry, Sinad. Why does the Striker Jack not have a big sword like Striker? This isn't the Striker Jack. This is... I think it's the Courser?
Yeah, didn't we plan on ending at 6 or 5?
Where... I don't know what time this is going to end. I'm going to try to get as much done as we can.
I was planning on having it at 6.
Yeah, you might not get it at 6. Punchy Fist! Doomfist from Overwatch.
Yeah.
Punchy Fist!
Doomfist. Which we can't play Overwatch now because BattleNet's being stupid.
It's fine.
I think it's BattleNet.
Can't tell these newfangled warjacks apart.
Yeah, it's BattleNet.
Child, take hold of my strong hand.
What?
What do you mean?
Why does the child take over?
Give us the sandpaper jack. I don't know what the sandpaper jack is.
Dad, what does the child take hold of my open?
It's trying to say, like, grab on. I'll pull you along. I'll help you out. Why is the Corsair? It's not Corsair. It's Courser. So, like, C-O-U-S... or C-U-R-S-E-R, I think. Courser. I think it's Courser.
Or it's already typed, I think.
Alright, so I think my favorite combination. Good old shield and halberd.
Do shield and railgun.
Yeah, coursing. Coursing electricity, yes.
Do shield and railgun.
Shield and railgun? I can't do shield and railgun.
No.
I can do railgun and javelin.
Railgun and javelin, yeah. Now it's the ultimate combo.
Sword and board, yep. Good old sword and board. Alright, now let's try to do these heads. Let's look at the heads. Alright, so there's the key there.
And it slides right in. Are those meant to be machines or what?
These are machines.
Like completely machine?
Yeah.
No human in them?
No human.
Alright.
Alright. So we will...
What are the heads?
What are the heads?
Oh,
look, those are the same magnets. Okay, cool.
I want to look at all the heads.
Good, so I know I have the same magnets. Alright.
You should do this one first.
I should do which one first?
You should have done this one first.
Why is that?
Because it's the coolest looking one.
It's the coolest looking one.
And then this one, and then that one.
Okay, so give me the cool one.
Cool one.
Okay, that is a pretty cool looking head.
Next one, that one. No, look at the other one, Dad.
Yeah, I like these heads. Where's the fourth one?
Fourth one, I only grabbed 2. Right there.
So that's the first one. Second, third. Oh, here's the fourth one.
Can I look at the fourth? Okay, then do the fourth one. So that one, then the one with the like graded things, and then this one, and then the last one.
So before this,
Which one's that?
I just want to make sure I'm doing them all the same way.
Those magnets aren't the same.
These ones are.
They're not.
They're the same size.
The same size, but not the same.
They're different colored.
Not the same though.
What kinds of things do different heads do? So, for example, the different heads give you things like possibly fleet, arc node, shield guard, cool things like that. Yes, I know you're bored, my son. There's not much I'm going to be able to do for you about that because I said I'd show off the models. And I told you it was going to be a long stream.
You said it would be a 2-hour stream.
Shield guard, my beloved. Yes. So one of the things that the Warjacks have
I'm going to grab my headphones.
that you'll see on the customization. Mod Hail, thank you. So the Warjacks in this stream just add things nice. So the cool thing is to figure out your point value for your Warjacks. You add up the the parts. So the heads, the arms, the. Are you okay?
Yeah, caught myself.
Yeah. You're gonna listen to your iPad or something, or your tablet.
Can't I plug it into the computer?
With how the stream reacted earlier, I don't want anything in the computer at the moment. I was more worried about him falling down the stairs and breaking his leg.
I caught myself with my leg by moving myself down to the ground and putting my right leg in front of me and my left leg a little closer to me.
So I have to reorganize my shelves. That's going to be fun. This is War Room 3. Nice. Where are my Banes? Alright, so I'm going to grab the first head. This connects here. So what I want is I take this magnet, put it to the back side. Now this still connects all the way through. This is the other side of that. It's your birthday tomorrow.
Yeah,
So did you get cool new models for your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only blister that I needed.
The only blister that you needed was a cool new model you got.
Last blister that I needed. Where'd you put it?
I pulled all the models out of it.
Where?
They're on the desk right there.
What desk?
Happy birthday, little Marg.
Which desk?
It's the right by the look to your right. They're on the table right there. John, they're silver.
I see them.
So Kador got a medium, you say? I don't believe Kador got a medium. I think Kador got just their heavies. Because that would be Kador style.
Blister. Got this blister.
Need to be able to redeem my soul tokens on here for spoilers. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, that's neat.
Yeah.
They made the heads. Do I have the head on backwards? I have the head on backwards. Okay, I was going to say they made the heads look different ways, but I had the head on backwards. Because I had the head like this, which is not correct. Again, the heads are keyed. Yeah, absolutely. Would you mind showing all the weapon options? Luthen, I can show you the weapons. I'm not going through all 64 combinations of the weapons, but I will show you the weapons.
Dad, I think my headphones are broken.
I'm sorry.
And they're new.
Enough people have the 10-minute walk soul tokens. They've been around for a while. Yeah, there's 64 combinations of this warjack. So, we've got a hammer. Halberd. Yeah, it's 16 different... Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, 16 weapon combinations.
Dad,
64 with the halberd.
So I can listen to a video.
I really don't want you to, because I can get DMCA'd because you're. It's where I'm playing copyrighted materials, and I can't. So yeah, there's 16 combinations for the arms. My apologies, but 64 with the heads, and then the javelin. There's 4 heads. Baccario.
So, Dad, isn't there 64 combinations times 4?
No, it's 16 weapon combinations times 4 head combinations.
Ow.
So we got the big fist. I really wish I knew all the names for these. This is going to bother me that I don't remember the names for these weapons. The shield.
Big fist, doom fist. Shield fist. Taxon.
Yep.
It does look like Taxon. Let me do a calculator.
Hellboy wants his. So Hellboy and Overwatch.
That many?
16. Yep. There's 16 arm combinations.
Times 4. There is 64 combinations.
Yep. You're welcome. It did not take very long at all. I don't think I even really cleaned up the parts. There's nothing really to clean up on them. I think I spent more time being careful with the magnetization of the jacks than I did for the actual cleaning up.
You did.
This thing just looks so cool.
It does. What's that emote that Striker did?
I don't know. You'd have to hover over it. All right. So next, we're going to look at whatever this is. It's Fairby from Fairlight.
Fairlight Excalibur?
Yep.
Who's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the Striker. That was the Striker. This is the Courser. I made a very grave mistake. This is the little tiny one. So this is the Striker. My apologies.
The Striker should be the small one. I feel like.
There is no sword on the Striker.
That one doesn't have a sword. Oh.
Striker doesn't have a sword. Because this is the Courser. I know the Courser is the light. Whoops. You do get one of each of these jacks in the boxes. Yes, John. I know you're bored, but what I'm going to ask you to do is if you're bored, I would suggest, if you want to watch YouTube or whatever, to go upstairs and watch YouTube. And not be a producer for a little while. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Win-lose situation.
A win-lose situation. Wow. Hey, this got a light railgun.
Do it first.
Both jacks are going to be at Gen Con.
Do light rail guns first. Oh, we got a machine gun? Do the machine gun.
Oh, that thing is cool.
Do the machine gun. Do that one first. Do that one first. Then the machine guns. Then the rail gun.
Okay, so this is the left arm. Or a right arm, sorry. This is a left arm. I have them flipped.
You should do those two.
This thing is so cool!
That'll be the ultimate combo.
Punching dagger. And then what's the other arm? There's a giant shield. Nice. Yeah, so like the cleanup on these are these little nubs right here. Like that's really all I got to clean up is that nub.
They're probably just
this isn't the first time we got double gun jacks, because things like... Oh, there's a double gun jack? My goodness, I have to think.
Where would they be?
The convergence lights, the Minutemen, yeah, there's a bunch of them. But a lot of them have melee weapons as well.
Warjack?
Yeah. So the big thing to know for Mark IV when you're making your jacks is it is not disadvantage, or you're not in a disadvantage for putting on a melee weapon and a ranged weapon. These feel super sturdy. I love these. These feel super sturdy.
Mean?
The reason that you can put a ranged weapon and a melee weapon on the same jack is because all of your war jacks, I think it's all, I'm going to say all in quotes.
All in air quotes.
But I believe the case is all war jacks with the combination, the potential of having a melee weapon and a ranged weapon
Equipped?
have dual attack.
What's a dual attack?
Dual attack lets a model make both ranged attacks and melee attacks in the same activation.
If they didn't, that'd be super unfair. And you'd be at the biggest disadvantage in the world.
Chassis does not impact the cost. Nope. There's no cost for the chassis. That is incorporated into the cost of the weapons and arms. Is the Mat Rat chassis dependent? The chassis has the base stats. The Cortexes, I believe, just provide special rules. They do not provide a mat or rat. So I think it's the chassis has a mat or rat, I believe, and the Cortex. What was I saying? The Cortex just provides special rules.
Corvex? Corvex or Cortex?
Cortex. And these supports are so easy to clean and in perfect places. The engineering on this stuff is so top-notch. Alright, so I got my 4 limbs, my 4 arms. I got no Cortexes. However, I'm betting that means my Cortexes are in a different bag.
How about?
AKA, the Cortexes are in another castle.
You mean
How does the chassis not impact the cost of it determines mat and rat? The weapons, depending on the mat rat of the jack, will determine how the mat and rat of the Cortex are. Or the weapons.
Dad, when are you going to do this guy?
We're going to do that in a little bit. And the weapons are fixed to a chassis. That is a great point. The weapons are fixed to a chassis. You can't take this gun and put it on this jack. It's just not possible. Like, besides not fitting, this weapon is only on this jack.
Unless you get another jack, then you can put...
So,
if you
like...
get the exact same jack, then you can put that weapon on.
So, for example, I think this is actually a really relevant point based off of this. I believe this weapon's the railgun.
Railgun, yes.
So this railgun here and the micro railgun here can't be on the same jack.
So one, they're smaller, and one, they're different sizes.
So this one has to be on... so even between 2 theoretical heavies, you can't share weapons. Correct.
What?
It's not like Warcaster, where because the arms can be flipped, that you end up having weirdness with that. Hand me that bag, please.
Final?
I want to see if the...
I'm gonna open it.
Well, go ahead. See if the... see if the... I'll see if the Warjack chassis heads are in there. So Warjacks see different weapons and Cortex options than A and B. There is no Warjack C. There's Warcaster C. There's Warjack A and B, which is the heavy and light. And then if there was a Warjack C, that would be a totally different chassis. So I think so. I think that answers your question.
I don't see any heads in here.
Okay, I'll have to take a look for them. They might have gotten forgotten on accident. It happens. These were packed in a rush. I won't hold it against Eric. Didn't we see in the promo art Orgoth have 2 heavies and not light? So, stand proud. So what happened here is in the Orgoth promos, you saw customized Warjacks between 2 different chassis. Between the same chassis on 2 different jacks. So you have 2 heavies. You have 1 heavy chassis with a different weapon loadout that makes both jacks. I think that answers your question. So there was people when they were posting like, hey, this chassis, the Jackal or the Tyrant was named the same thing twice. There's the Jackal and the Tyrant, but I don't think so we get 64 different variations of 1 jack chassis. Yes. So there's a light and it was a heavy. It was the 2 jacks. So the potential is that. We saw the light and the heavy. All right. We're going to put some arms on. Probably could have just used the stack that I had, but whatevs.
You do stuff differently, Dads?
Not really.
Kinda do. What's the 80mm?
If Kador is always heavy all the time, I think they get 2 heavies. I think. But I'm not 100% sure on that. When you're talking about medium jacks when I joined as opposed to light heavy, were you talking about medium jacks? I think I might have said medium instead of light. These are medium based. The light jacks are medium based. Sorry, it's out of focus.
That's 40mm?
Yes.
They're not 30.
Correct. 30mm is normally reserved for lessers or infantry. So like the Warcaster is on a 30mm base. Colossal with 64 options, that would be an insane Colossal.
Wait, what?
I would expect, because most Colossals that we know have 4 weapons each, possibly. So our character jack's going to be a thing of the past, probably. I don't know.
What's a character jack?
A character jack is a specific warjack that has a theme to it and a style. Is there one size of magnet? The Cortex has a small size, so the Cortexes all used this small size on the big jack, and the arms on the little one are all the same size. Can you zoom on the Warcaster, please?
There you go.
Will there be extra magnets in the kit? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it currently. I had just enough for my heavy, and it does not look like I have additionals for the smalls. This guy is so cute. Of course, I didn't wait long enough for that to glue in. Lost my producer. Send help. My apologies. This is probably going to be a long stream. Are the casters still named? Yes, Stand Proud. They are totally named. The Warcasters have options in the form of the rack. So what the rack is, if everyone promises not to jump off your stream, you will approve posting the rules doc. Oh my goodness, Matt, that's a heavy ask. I am okay with you posting the rules doc, even though I have no authority whatsoever to stop you. The rules are exciting. I don't see any layers, not shads. Maybe the rule doc was the friends we made along the way. I have a legit question about some of the high-res images I saw regarding layer lines. Yeah, I don't see them. I legit don't see layer lines on this. If I linked a picture showing a piece of bad layer lines, check your version of the piece to see if it's the same. Stand Proud, are you on, yeah, I think you can link it. I can take a look at it. There's not going to be any mold lines. But you guys did get some spoilers here. Which I don't know. I guess I maybe shouldn't have gave, but yeah. It's exciting. Dual attack on Warjacks is freaking nuts. Do I get to keep them? Yes, I get to keep these. Hey, Legionnaires. Do I get to keep them? I put glue on them. All his now. Woohoo! These are so cool. This isn't actually taking as long as I thought either. I'm just taking extra care to not screw the magnets up. I think that's the biggest thing that you have to remember. Quantum Leap. Who gives dual attack? So here's the cool thing. All the Warjacks have dual attack. If they have 2 weapons, they have dual attack. What Orgoth caster is Warcaster C? I forget which one it is. It's the guy with the giant sword, I thought. Yeah, this is going fast. Like, this is insanely fast. Yeah, dual attack on all of your jacks is such a game changer in how you build your Warjacks. Yeah, Hurusk, the Thousand Wraths. Yep. Finally remembered your passport. Hey, Lauren. Thank you so much. Come on out, Magnet. There we go. Sword guy. Love it. Warjacks have 4 weapons. 4 weapons, 2 for each, or 4 for each side. Yeah, all jacks, regardless of faction, have access to dual attack as long as they're equipped with 2 weapons. Yes, I believe that is the case. The other thing that's going to be happening, and this is shameless self-promotion, is I'm going to be getting the wiki up and running for Mark IV rules. So you will have... Oop, that magnet's just stuck in there without me gluing it in. You're never coming out. Alright. Cool. That's a thing. Oh, that sucks. It's the Pope. The arms... So here's something that's very, very key for everyone. I'm going to keep repeating it. When you look at the weapons for the arms, do not cut these parts off right here. This is the keying parts. This keys the weapon in, so the weapon only has one spot it goes into. Oh, it'll 100% come out at the worst possible time. I can't get it out right now, though. That's the problem. Where did this magnet come from? Did I pull it out of a head? No. Oh, I pulled that one out. So this is something that you are going to have to look at, is magnets and glue aren't always... Oh, I need to not do what I just did. I'm going to have to re-glue that head. I'll worry about that in a little while. Because it came out. But yes, pay attention to your magnets. I'm not going to be able to get you out, am I? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get you out. Not going to worry about it. The heads do have different rules for the Warjack. They provide different abilities, and they cost different points. Like, one of them might be an arc node. One of them might give you fleet. One of them might give you Pathfinder or whatever. Heads are cortexes, yep. Yep, Gribble. I need to make a key. The progress bars for the uploads. Oh no! So yes, if you weren't aware, it seems that Privateer Press is currently updating the rules for Mark IV going out. Remember, these are beta rules. I believe there is an email address that will send to send things to comments and whatever. Do not use the Privateer Press forums for your rules questions on Mark IV. That is not the right place. Feedback@privateerpress.com is where you want to email. You do not email any other email. You will get lost. Feedback@privateerpress.com. Monpoc, absolutely. I'm going to be getting to that shortly. My apologies for those faithful Monpoc players that are waiting for the cool hotness for Monpoc. I will be getting to that right after Mark IV. I don't think... The feedback thing is not CID. The feedback is 100% not CID. And enjoy, the rules are up. Hey, Mr. Fizz. Whole new system for feedback. Right. Hey, Hidden Elephant, everyone said that people shouldn't go, shouldn't leave the stream. Matt even said he wanted to wait. Yeah, 24 hours. If you want to make a post to the main forum, or the main post that they have for it, feel free. Thank you, Striker. 24-hour can do it as well. Ooh, a change comparison. That's super cool. This is a punching dagger. At least I believe it's a punching dagger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing something? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. You go there. You're in there. You're in there. Don't think I'm missing them. Oh, there's the magnet. No, that magnet's the one that was on here. Here to there. I'm going to fix you now so I don't forget. Just checking all my magnets to see if none of them picked up a second, because someone might have already. And now Discord goes wild. My suggestion for all of you, read the rules twice. Read them all the way through before asking questions. You can ask questions, but I suggest reading them a bunch of times. That way you will have the best luck when it comes to having your question answered, because you will have read them and know potentially the answer. Hand of Vecna, movement's amazing. Can you ask irrelevant questions? Yes, it's the Pope. Your Banes lived. Yes, they did. Leave those over there. Come on out, magnet. There you go. Alright, so I'm still looking for the heads for this thing. Of course, I just broke that magnet off. I'm trying not to use a ton of glue on the magnets, but I feel like I'm struggling with that because I'm trying not to use a ton of glue. But enjoy Mark IV. Ready for Fast Machine? Oh my goodness, you're right. Shane, well done. Shane, thank you. My goodness, I would not have found that. Thank you so much. You are 100% right where that magnet was. Fixing the downloadability, that's awesome. Oop, I need to get that out of there now. Okay, we're going to come back to that arm. I'm going to let that set for a little bit. Combat is faster. Yeah, combat's real fast now. 6 arms ago. I did. All right. Going to do the next Warcaster, if I can find him. I guess it's this one. The big boy himself. This model's huge. Oh my god, this model's so gorgeous. Man, I find cleaning these to be way easier than cleaning other models. I'm kind of in love. This method of making models, I'm all in. I am all in. Hey, my bud. This thing's the size of a warjack. He's actually
the guy without me.
He's taller than a warjack. I was just starting. I was keeping things moving. I'm sorry, bud. I haven't gotten anywhere. I just literally opened them up.
Opened it.
Oh my goodness, kid.
I wanted to open it.
He makes the light look like a half jack. Yeah, he's a big boy. He is a big boy. Where's his head?
Dad, look.
What are they feeding these guys? Yep. Haha, dad duties. Yup. Oh, like right. There's his head. Okay.
What's dad duties?
Where I'm helping you do things.
Oh.
Like being a good kid.
What does anything they ran out mean? That Striker said. Anything they ran out.
What are they feeding? Yeah, they ran out of food for these guys.
Yeah. Why would they be a size of a? Would they be the size of the Earth if they still had food?
Maybe. Oh, so here's something that's really cool. The swords, you can still see the inspiration for the screaming skulls because this still looks like the screaming skull faces on the sword. I thought that was a really neat element that seemed to still be pulled in, was that these still look like the screaming faces.
Is this the last guy?
Wolf Priest, thanks for the 10-minute walk. I will force my son to take a 10-minute walk with me.
What?
What?
Why?
This sword is bigger than the light warjack's one. Yeah.
It is.
Yes. It's pretty close. It might be a little bigger.
Hand to hand, it's bigger. Why would you make me take a 10-minute walk?
You're not going to take a 10-minute walk with me?
I would.
See?
But I'm not in shorts, and I don't plan on going into shorts.
Well, I don't think we're going for the walk tonight. I've got a long stream still ahead of me.
What?
I got another 2 jacks still to finish, and then I got to do the 2 Monpoc models. I'm probably not going to do the July releases, but I'm going to do the 2 new models. That's my goal. I'm trying to get this stuff done. I told you it was going to be a long stream.
You said it was going to be a 2-hour stream.
Well, even though I've never seen Gilligan's Island, and you have no idea what I'm talking about with Gilligan's Island, it was only a 3-hour tour.
What?
So Gilligan's Island is they got... I lied. Gilligan's Island was the premise that they were going on a 3-hour tour on a boat, and they got shipwrecked on an island, and then had a bunch of adventures trying to Beyond the Island. It was like a sitcom like Friends or Seinfeld or Rick and Morty. It had multiple episodes and a storyline between all of them. And there was a professor. There was Gilligan. There was... Well, I don't even know. I haven't even seen the show. But it was a 3-hour tour. Built the guy. Seinfeld or Rick and Morty. You know. Right? Depending on what century. You want to see this guy?
Still smells.
Sure.
All of them smell so
Sure. Ow. You poked me?
You ran yourself into the poke.
The Striker Power Fist is also a ranged weapon.
The Doom Fist?
Maybe. I don't remember the full rules on it. So here's the fun one. Here's a... I wouldn't be surprised if the Storm Fist was a ranged weapon. Oh, it's in the poke. So here's a fun one for all of you to feel really old. In the 1900s, the Titanic both sunk and had a movie made about it. In the 1900s.
The classical movie. It was the classic movie. Was made when it was sinking. Dad, why'd you make it sound like it was going to be a 2-hour stream?
I don't know.
You literally made it where it's going to be a 2-hour stream from 4 to 6.
I guess I screwed up. Sword and board.
I want to play No Man's Sky.
Oh my god, I can't keep this thing glued in to save my life.
You can put 5 gallons of glue in there and then you'll be fine.
This sword is literally not taking the magnet. We're gonna save him for much later. Alright, my favorite looking of the Corsair weapons. The Dagger Claw. Alright, Tyrant time.
What's the Tyrant?
Oh, I'm sorry. Tyrant or the Jackal? Tyrant? Is that what you hit?
Mm-hmm. That's
Just
the
leave
one
the
that I
magnet
wanted
in there
to
and
do.
let the screw drive. Yeah, I need to stop futzing with it
Right away.
because I'm messing with it and that's causing it to not
I
work
want to
right.
do the Tyrant with you. I didn't want to do that.
You want to do the Tyrant with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did I just lose a magnet at? Because you don't have a magnet. Oh, hey, look, your magnet's stuck in there too.
Don't shoot that in my eye.
So yeah, I'm having struggles with magnets, but that's to be expected because I'm being fast and not letting them dry. That is
Why?
entirely the reason why I'm
Why
struggling.
do you do that every single time?
Oh, hey, look, found the magnets.
Pierced?
No, they didn't pierce it. They just picked it up because they connected to the other magnets on the other one.
Yeah, 100% pierced. No, they didn't pierce.
Gribble, thank you for hanging out so very late. I appreciate it. Okay, that's one hell of a shield.
That is. With the gun in the middle?
Yeah, that's a shield gun. Those are 2 support pieces that I just need to clip off.
Clip them, not you. Don't use your nail.
It worked just fine.
You don't even have nails. You're using your skin.
I have a little bit of a nail.
Okay, compared to me, nothing.
Yes, my son. Thank you for roasting me on my stream again.
I do it again.
I have 0 doubts that you will not roast me at least one more time before the stream is over.
I'm thinking about another one because I already have another one already.
You should charge money for this show. Probably. It's a kid's job to roast their dad.
It is. It is. Oh, yeah, you still have to pay like thousands of your models.
Wow! Wow! Damage type immunities are gone? Yes. Yes. Resistance to electricity is no longer the ultimate thing in the world. Resistances changed to the Crucible Guard format. Such a good thing. So this jack is all big magnets. My goodness, these magnets are all huge. Oh, that's vicious, right? It's amazing this torso's in one piece. Yeah, this torso's huge. Alright, so that's a head. That's a head. That's a harpoon.
What does it mean by, well, people can subscribe?
Subscribing is how you effectively donate to the stream in a way.
How much do you make for these streams?
Not really anything.
Why don't you make anything for these big streams?
Because that's just not how Twitch works.
Does it go to Privateer Press or you?
It doesn't go to Privateer Press. I'm effectively advertising, but I'm showing off cool stuff, dope stuff, if you will. And Privateer Press was nice enough to send me these models ahead of time to show off dope things. And this is me returning my thanks as showing off dope things. Could you tell them you're not famous enough yet? I am definitely not famous enough.
And you still do make some, like you told me.
Yeah, you make the Twitch affiliate.
What's affiliate?
It's where you get enough viewers that Twitch decides that they can pay you.
I think they should pay you at one viewer.
Yeah, that's not really how it works.
Why?
It's just not how it works.
Dumb. Dad, have you figured out a way to make it where I can use your the emojis without having the subbing? Without having the sub?
For you to use my emotes without having to subscribe, I don't know. I also need to ask Matt and Privateer Press if I can put the new faction logos up as emotes. I think that'd be cool to have the new factions.
Travis.
Hey, Mr. Getz! My favorite Getz. My favorite.
Huh?
I get to hang out with Mr. Getz at Gen Con. That's the Mighty Getz. That's who that is. I get to hang out with him at Gen Con. I'm super looking forward to it. He does all the cool stuff for the Requiem.
What does that check mark mean?
What check mark? That means that they're verified.
What does that mean?
I'll try to get the new Army logos in Twitch.
Mean?
Nice.
What does verified mean?
Everyone's sure that it's a Privateer Press. It's not a fake account for Privateer Press. These are big heads. Oh, Roxy is my favorite, right. Roxy is my favorite Gets. But you come in a close second, and your child comes in a very close third. Only because I don't think I've hung out with your child.
Huh?
I haven't hung out with Gets' child. But they sound awesome.
You 100% hang out with me.
I sure hope I've hung out with you. I sure hope I've hung out with you, my son.
I force you to.
You force me to.
I do. Sometimes.
Wait, if we're all here who's watching. See you later, Charles. Just that my wife logged on and I'm lazy to switch. Oh.
What does that mean?
What happened to Rhett? So TechCom, what happened to Rhett? So this is in the Borderlands and Beyond book. So I suggest you read that. But the short version of it is that the Retribution of Ios was fighting back against the Infernals. And Gorshade and Hexerus were continuing their awesome exploration into arcane matters together. And Scorn and Rhett realized in the battlefield that they witnessed a Void Archon. They witnessed a Void Archon change looks when it approached the Scorn side versus the Retribution side of the battlefield. And Gorshade and Hexerus then decided to capture one of these Void Archons. That is to cut foam for terrain.
You put a line here and a line here and just go...
Yes, and it cuts through it.
What's the point of this?
That's turning it on and off. So
so you slide it forward and it gives electricity or heat?
Yes. It heats up the wire. So the Rhett and Scorn, so Gorshade and Hexerus, set out to capture a Void Archon. And they failed and failed and failed and failed, as they do. So what ends up happening is that eventually they resort to using the Mantle of Lasir, which they had found on the way back from Hengehold, to fashion a device, a Mantle of Lasir and other things, to fashion a device to capture the Void Archon. And Gorshade was the one, or Gearshield, was the one to have the device, and he managed to capture a Void Archon. But in capturing a Void Archon, he effectively became part Void Archon, and became very detached from... humanity is not the right word, but detached from living concerns. And he could help gather and harness souls to prevent the Infernals from taking souls. Now, by doing so, he caused issues in the Retribution or Iosian government again, because he did weird things and became this deity-like being, a void being, more or less, and caused some consternation to happen in there. Later, as Gorshade is doing his things, he eventually has Alara get captured. Yes, bud. Alara gets captured. Or not captured. Alara gets surrounded by Infernals and dies. I need both hands, bud. Sorry. She dies. And when Gorshade saves her... I need to make sure I'm doing this right. That doesn't fit right. This is the only way that fits right. I'm going to put the legs on first. Gorshade saves Alara, but when he comes over to her body, she is raised as an Eldritch. Saves her, yeah. Saves her in quotes.
What's an Eldritch?
An Eldritch is a vampire-like, lich-like being. So it's not alive, but it's not dead, though, either. So it's an undead, but it feeds on living creatures' energy. And so Alara got resurrected into this form. And her being resurrected into this form caused a lot of issues inside the Retribution theologicals or whatever. I don't know how to say that word correctly, but caused issues. And this happened more and more. Well, come to the end of... So I'm skipping a little parts to give a little bit of a briefness to this. Scorn and Retribution are an essence... And it's an essence vampire, yeah. An essence vampire. Scorn and Retribution reach the edge of... See you later moment. Reach the edge of their... Of the desert. And at that moment... The Scorn are betrayed by the Iosians, and the Iosians push the Scorn back across the Abyssal Fortress. And by doing so, Iosian Theological Quandary.
What does that mean?
So it means it's a debate of religion. And they push the Scorn back. Well, by doing so, the Iosian government, who had tasked Falseer with monitoring Gorshade, enacted their plan. And Falseer, throwing every bit of her arcane might into Gorshade, trapped him and killed him. And I believe, in doing so, broke Voas, the sword. The Nissian sword. Nissor's sword. So, then, upon that happening, no one informed anyone else, but the rest of the Eldritch and the Soulless started figuring it out. And Alara took some of Voas and went back to the Retribution or Iosian temple that housed Nissor and Syra, and sent the Soulless back. Hey Mystic. Sent the Soulless back, and in doing so, the Soulless were denied entry into the temple. But Alara showed up, and Raven was protecting the temple. But Alara showed up and killed Raven, and then proceeded to kill both gods. And as both gods died, a magic was unleashed that warped the Iosian land, the whole country, and everyone inside the country had a choice to either die, or if their will was strong enough to become an eldritch, to become a vampire, more or less. And the ones that chose to stay became eldritch. And the people that chose to leave turned to dust.
How'd they choose?
It was more of like at that moment of the energy, they had to make a choice of their soul, more or less.
How?
It's not really explained, and there's really no good way of explaining it. Am I discussing War Machine or Evangelion? Good point. So yeah, that happened, and after that happened, Soulless and the Eldritch owned Ios. The Retribution army was trapped outside of Ios, and I don't know which way this flail goes. Nice. That doesn't feel right. Words failing. The Retribution army was trapped outside of Ios, didn't turn into dust. They stayed themselves. So there is a fight between, not necessarily a fight, but the Retribution and Ios on what's going on. Hey, look, I figured out what this was. This is the flail head. So yeah, Ios and the Retribution have, there are issues. It's more like not knowing a choice. Those who felt acceptance were destroyed, but the ones who were still resistant to passing on didn't. That's a great way of putting it. Ios has some stuff going on, right? Hey, John. Mystic, who is Josh, our local, that you're talking to, the one that we're going to hang out with his kids, he said hello. Because I know that you are so bored out of your mind right now. You are. I hope I put that flail on right. I think I put that flail on right. Alright, so I got 4 heads. I got a whole bunch of arms. Alright, let's do this, Johnny. What are you doing? I would love to get an update on all the factions post-time jump. That is something that we're potentially working on. Walk would make him less bored. That's true. My goodness, Wolf Priest gave me another walk.
Dad,
What? How do you spell what? Spell? S-P-E-L-L. "20 minutes is more fun." Oof. I spell it John. Good call. Let's make it 30 minutes. My goodness, you guys. I'm going to have to turn that off so I don't get, like, go walk an hour, never return.
how do we turn it off?
We don't right now.
Like, what does this button do? Dad,
What's what button do?
this button that has chat.
That button lets you just chat. There's no real anything else to it.
What do you mean?
That's just, that sends your message. Walk an hour to my university and an hour back. Woof, Wolf Priest. That's a heck of a lot of walking. All right, time to figure out arms appropriately. These 2 arms are that side. This arm is this side. This arm feels
And I
this
want to
side.
play No Man's Sky.
Yes, I will let you play your games as soon as
Soon as what?
I can. Okay, so
Well, you
harpoon's
can
that
right
side.
now.
I could right now, but
But
I
you're
am
not letting
I am not letting you. That is entirely true. This arm is this side. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th arm? There's the 4th
Dad,
arm.
look what Striker said.
Striker said, as soon as the giant lizards are built. Yes. I'll see if I can show up tomorrow night. That'd be awesome. Alright, we're going to get some arms done.
Build a giant lizard. Dad,
I'm sorry, what?
build a giant lizard.
I don't... Oh, that's the Monpox stuff. Yes, good call. It took me a second. I didn't even realize what the giant lizards were. I can't believe I zoned on that hard.
And I didn't.
And he was never seen again.
Hmm?
I don't know what that's referencing, but... So yes, thank you for coming to my lore chat. I actually really like having lore chats. Lore chats are probably my favorite thing to do.
Look what Wolf said.
Just here for the Monpoc. Typhoon, I'm sorry. We'll get there soon. You should get Seacat to talk lore.
I wanna
Seacat and
see
Gets
the
were...
Monpox because you go really quick on the Monpox. Dad.
See you later, Charles. Because I go what?
I want you to do the Monpox because you go at light speed with the Monpox.
I do. This takes a little bit more work.
He finished 2 of my blisters within like 5 minutes once.
Your blisters are super easy, though, as well.
Actually, yeah, they aren't assembled. But you glued all of them onto their wood base within 5 minutes.
Travis, what can I tell you about the Nightmare Empire? What am I allowed to say? I don't know what I'm allowed to say about the Nightmare Empire.
See what he said.
Who knows? Well, I can say one thing about the Nightmare Empire. My favorite... I think she identifies as woman. My favorite woman of War Machine and Hordes became Lich Lord. What's my favorite bit?
What's a bit?
A bit is a part of the story. Oh no.
What?
I think I might have just screwed this up. Damn it, stop it.
What?
No, it's not anything that you're doing. It's me. My favorite part of it. You can send them to this Gets interview. What's a byte then?
Gigabyte.
So my favorite part of the Nightmare Empire is one. I got to use some awesome Turok art for my background on my phone. That's one. Denegro becoming Lich Lord. That's two.
Dad, what's the black thing on your left pointer finger?
Black thing on my left pointer finger.
It's like, move your thumb. Saw a black
This thing?
No, it's white. I saw a black thing.
I don't know. Okay, these magnets are strong.
They need to be strong.
Unit charge is actually really interesting, and it has to be that way.
I only have fun streaming when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Texan.
Alright, so that's one arm set done. On to the next.
And that you should play No Man's Sky.
Hype for Gen Con? Absolutely. So, John,
Why?
what if you were going to play D&D with me? What race of character would you be? Would you be a troll?
What the flip are the character races?
The races are basically anything inside War Machine and Hordes.
I don't know what they are, but
Would you be a human?
I show you. I point to it in your boxes.
Convergence? You would be a convergence model.
What's a convergence model?
So they are humans or other beings that have put their bodies into a robotic form to...
Yeah.
I mean, having a command of 2 in Mark III seems tennis.
That's why I like the 8th Dimension guys so much, because they look techy-ish.
Sure.
They look pretty techy. Like this one looks insanely techy.
The whole Convergence has not left Kane in Mark IV. Convergence is still there.
Dad, do these guys go like this?
Just not all of them.
Dad, do these guys
Yeah, there's no
go
command
like this?
range.
Dad, why do these guys look like AA guns?
They sort of do. That's just what happens.
On how they're standing where they're pointing up a little bit, they look like AA guns.
Yeah. Chris Wagard are the heroes of the story? Probably. So as an FYI, I will not be able to answer all of the questions, or even really any of the questions, about rules for Mark IV. I highly suggest reading through them a bit. He does. Reading through them, looking up some answers to your question, and then reading through them again, and really trying to spend some time units are super fast, as an FYI. There are no Warcaster points, Ralph. But John, would you be a person? So I guess if you were going to play a character in D&D, would you be a person that fights with like a melee weapon, like a sword, or would you be a person that shoots a gun or a bow?
Gun.
Or would you be a person that uses magic?
Gun.
You'd be a gunsmith. You'd be a gun character. So do you think you would be? All right. So this is where we can help focus your character down.
I'd be a walking, talking to gunsmith.
Gunsmith. Okay. I wish we had time to run an RPG after hours. Hey, Lauren, we totally do. We do. We can make it happen.
More.
We can run an RPG game at Gen Con. You and I are eventually going to do one here in this house.
Do what?
An IKRPG game.
What is that?
It's an RPG game where you and I talk through a story, and we make decisions, and you do cool things and get cool loot. So here's my I guess my next question for you, buddy. Your gun character, your shooter character, does your shooter character use a pistol, or does your shooter character use a rifle?
Sniper.
A sniper? Okay. So you want to play a sniper.
I love just being in the fact where I can. I like the fact where I can just be in the bushes and just have a sniper and just go and instantly kill someone. Dad.
Did they make all the cool stat cards? I have no idea what the stuff even looks like. Sounds like gunfighter, sharpshooter to me. I think Getz is right. You would be a gunfighter, sharpshooter.
What's a gunfighter, sharpshooter?
A gunfighter is a character that uses guns as their primary modes of attacks, and then a sharpshooter is like a sniper. Sniper convergence model. That sounds actually really neat.
What's a sniper convergence model?
So a sniper, you know what a sniper is, but a convergence model is the faction that you picked. So now, the cool thing can be, and this is what I might attempt to do, is I could possibly ask Florian.
Who's that?
Florian, I don't know how to say his name for sure. Mr. Stitz, the guy who made my custom artwork of the Manowar Doom Reaver. I still need to write a story about. To have him make a sharpshooting character of Convergence for artwork for you. You are very warm.
Then Shaffer.
So I need to make you a gunfighting Convergence model. So Getz, I think I need to help develop some rules, I guess, for Requiem for Convergence models.
What's Requiem?
Requiem is the new version of the D&D adventure. You're playing as Satix? Excellent, Lauren. That's awesome. You're bored. I totally hear you bored. Additionally, Bud, you have to remember my microphone is so sensitive that it picks up my breathing all the time. So you whispering, they can hear you clear as day. Manowar Doom Reaver sounds awesome. Good taste in family. Excellent. This magnet is almost assuredly not in there. Yep. John, you're definitely making me struggle because I'm worried about you getting things done and everything else. So I guess what I was saying to Getz is that I need to work on making a Cirrus a Clockwork Body race, because we've made Clockwork Spring Sniper Rifle for John's character. See?
What?
So Getz said, see, now I need to figure out how to develop a Clockwork Spring Sniper Rifle for your character.
What's a Clockwork Spring?
So it's like it uses clockwork gears to make a sniper rifle. And we might, oh my goodness, this is cool. We might,
I want a futuristic sniper.
That's the point. You'd get a futuristic sniper in this.
I want one that shoots lasers. and is more
Lasers?
powerful, and is more powerful than a railgun.
Alright, so I got the Tyrant here.
Even cooler than a railgun.
Got his Reaper Claw. Got his whatever gun this is. I actually don't know what gun this is.
It flips out on...
Clockwork Sniper Rifle sounds dope. Flips out of the arm, or the part that are hidden in the body to take place. And then the Flail of Doom.
You finished yet?
Almost. Getting close. I've literally got one more jack to do, bud. And
500 Monpox.
Nope, just 2 Monpox. Just 2 Monpox. We're not doing all of the Monpox.
Good.
Wow. I am angering the kids' god patience. This is taking too long for someone.
You said it'd be done by 6. It's 25 minutes past the time that you said it'd be done by.
Oh, I have no idea if it'd be done by then. Kiddo getting spicy. Calm it down, kid. What?
Okay.
See, there's reasons you don't come to my conventions, bud. Because I know you'd get bored and then do this to me.
That's why I'd bring my tablet.
Eventually you'll come to
And then I put
conventions.
the Halo theme song on maximum where everyone in the entire building can hear it.
Yeah, that's not good for this. So what I'm excited for, buddy, is I'm excited to teach you Mark IV rules of War Machine. Super excited for that. You can even play the new Storm Legion, the new awesome looking Warjacks. You can kick my Orgoth butt. Yeah. I'm gonna need to make your D&D character now, though. I'm gonna need to make that character now. Hey, calm down, bud. I'm gonna be posting this online. I really don't want you to be a punk inside of it.
What do you mean you're going to be posting it on?
It's already online, but I'm gonna be posting it on YouTube, so. So. Longest stream ever.
No,
Need
not
to make
true.
your exit. Thank you for this, Travis. It's been fascinating to see you next week. Absolutely, Matt. It's a pleasure. Thank you for letting me do this. And yes, absolutely, we will see you next week. I'm excited. Next week's gonna be so much fun. So yeah, these models, like, sure, I talked a lot about non-Orgoth stuff during this entire model. This model went together really well. Like,
Where's my tax on?
these heads fit amazingly well.
Dad, where's my tax on?
I don't know. Man, I don't remember what configuration everyone else got. But a minigun.
Let me see the minigun.
The minigun.
Oh. There it is.
Yeah, the arcane stat's super cool.
I lost the character without them even being primed.
We'll find it, bud. Chainsaw Fist. Okay, Chainsaw Fist and Flaily Boy. This amuses me.
You know what amuses me? You doing Monpack.
Alright. One last jack, buddy. We just have to do... Alright, so I
You
need
just
to...
have to do 5,000 magnets.
I'm going to clear some space. Bless you.
Ow.
This can go in there. That can go in there. This is that weapon. Last jack. Actually, I'm going to try to fix these two quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are the two magnets?
Completely deformed arm. Wait, where's this guy's other arm?
It's in the box.
Oh, you didn't.
Okay.
Oh, those aren't.
We're going to learn my lesson this time.
Oh, she should be under. No, the gun, the pistol.
So we're going to glue this in.
All right, another complete. So this is the.
Does this mean Warcaster go to 3D printed? I don't know. I am really enjoying assembling these models this way. That's really not mini. No, this model's not small.
The completely deformed guy.
Right. But we're going to leave that alone.
He is completely deformed.
You
His
can
head is backwards. His arms are backwards as well.
You can put them under the camera, bud.
Completely deformed.
You gotta go further up.
Everything is backwards.
Everything is awesome.
Not for this guy, since he's...
Yeah, Big Mug. This is probably the easiest time I've ever assembling magnets. Like,
That's
me
a lie.
going back and trying to reassemble... Whew, it's gonna be hard. Going back and reassembling Warcaster Warjacks.
Dad, look.
With this. Yep. Alright, so now my hope is...
I think this guy's messed up.
You can bring it closer.
This guy's probably 100% messed up because I don't think the shield's meant to be there.
So my hope is that this has my extra heads in it. Otherwise, I get to ask Eric for some heads.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, John. Ow, got stabbed.
That don't hurt, baby.
Wow. Again.
What,
Getting razzed by my son.
you were being a baby. That didn't hurt, and I stabbed myself twice as hard.
Those heads the same or are they different?
And it didn't
They're
hurt
different.
at all.
There's some crazy weapons here.
You know what is crazy? A fully deformed version 2 guy. With a shield this time.
That looks like a flamethrower.
Oh, looks like a flamethrower.
That guy's weapon. That's that side. That's that side.
Completely
That's that side.
deformed
That's that side.
the spear. Completely deformed version 2.0.
What heads are you missing? I can ask him now so we can bring him to Gen Con. I am missing the Courser heads. The light Warjack heads. Got the magnets for him. Did not get the heads.
Big bulky.
I will verify though, Lauren, just to be 100% with it. It's possible they're sitting somewhere, but I didn't open the box until literally
Yeah, this guy don't make no sense, right? These shouldn't be. These aren't matching pieces.
Right. Okay, that's the only weak piece I've seen so far is that hand.
And then that thing should not be together.
It's the only one that's been weak so far is this one.
Out of how many? 5,000? Yeah. Different.
That was impressive. These are very thin, so this makes a little bit of sense that these ones are a little weaker. These are very thin.
Can I see the first guy that you made?
Yes.
There we go. Can I see his attachments?
You're just so excited about this.
Yeah, now that they're made.
Now that they're made, you're excited. Wow.
What this doesn't go on either side.
That's not. I didn't set it up that way, my kid. My son's trying to Frankenstein some of these jacks together, and I did not design them to be Frankensteined.
I did. The reason why I was trying to Frankenstein this guy, Dad.
Thanks, Lauren.
Because this guy could be Frankenstein. This dude was able to be Frankenstein.
Yeah, I did not even consider how they were between the different factions.
No.
This is some of the most fun I've had assembling models in a long time. These models are gorgeous. This 3D print is phenomenal. This is not even me saying it as like a hype person. This is so impressive.
Hey.
Are they stronger than regular 3D prints? I don't have a basis to know that. I would think so, but I don't have a mechanism to really answer that.
Oh, I wish I could Frankenstein this some more.
He has dropped a lot of parts and no issues so far. Right. I don't think they're brittle. They haven't felt brittle.
Frankenstein.
Are you going to prime over your magnets, or would there be any reason not to? I didn't think about that at all.
Frankenstein.
I think I will. Sweet. I think I'm going to, but if there was an issue with connectivity, I would just scrape the magnets clean. I honestly didn't give that any consideration, but that's where I think I would approach that.
Oh.
Yeah. Future War Beast, part of the customization is selecting a range of anima. Yes. Yes.
Now for the head. The most Frankenstein head you have. That might be a Frankenstein head. That's kind of Frankenstein head. That is the Frankenstein.
These do not have standard mold lines. They are 3D printed. There are no standard mold lines.
Frankenstein Monster 3.0.
You are so excited, kid.
Yeah, because I can actually play with them.
If unit size is locked and unit leaders don't matter more, we can actually bridge together whole units out of spare legacy models from larger kits. Absolutely, Hand of
Dad,
Vecna.
what's a Tungungus?
What's a what?
Tungungus.
I don't see where you're saying that.
I'm not seeing.
I don't know. I don't know.
All I know is that it's an AA gun.
I do not know. I didn't realize this jack had a tail. That's kind of cute. I'm literally finishing up this last model, kid.
I thought you finished him already.
Nope, I'm literally working on the last model right now. No problem, Brody. Thank you for being here. And honestly, everyone, thank you for being here. This has been fantastic. A lot of fun. Ow, I got stabbed.
Why do you say ow? I stabbed myself. I can keep a dead silent reaction.
Okay, kiddo.
I can. You try.
I don't need to.
Try.
Don't need to.
You didn't keep a dead silent reaction.
Again, I don't need to.
Why?
Kids are so silly. Yes, absolutely. No problem. I hope you have fun taking 30-minute walks. I will. Also, my son is at the keyboard, so if you see random answers, that's totally my son.
I answer with the keyboard. And if it's misspelled, that's also me.
11-year-old kids are the worst. Like a bratwurst. Like a brat. A brat. A brat. Every faction gets heavy and light infantry. I believe so, but I don't know that for any surety. I pulled on that too soon. Don't soak them in beer. You're 10. John, you're literally 11
No.
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. But I'm still 10 though.
It is literally your birthday tomorrow.
I don't care. I'm still technically 10.
Kid, you are something else. These minis are great. I'm very much enjoying them. Yeet has two E's, my kid.
Man, I guess I've been spelling it wrong for a while.
I'm very excited for the Kador Jacks. I want the Dusk Jacks. I want the Kador Jacks. Like, give me everything. I want it all. Technically, you are 11 day before your birthday. On your birthday, you start a new year. Small Travis, you just can't type yeet. You got to be yeeting something. So what are you yeeting, buddy? God, you got me rushing, kid. You need to slow down. You have me rushing. Yes, there is an Archangel behind me. Yeet Nikurazu. Oh my goodness. We need to actually put a yeet command in now. My goodness, that's a great idea.
Yes.
Alright. New models look more sci-fi than steampunk. I don't think steampunk was really like a thing of it, but I can get that I understand where you're coming from with that. So things definitely look like technology has advanced. Kid, you think you're so funny.
No.
What, you know you're so funny?
Mhm.
Funny looking. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do about it?
I know.
You gonna stab me again?
Maybe. When I find the correct one.
Yeah, right of Fen's got it. Owie. Ow. Then we go Warby's Faction, Sticks and Stones, yeah. Buddy, can you stop for a little bit, please?
Why?
Just,
Why?
I don't know. You're fine.
Then can I do it?
Yes, you're having fun. That's all that matters.
Oh, I didn't even know I could do this. Dad.
Yeah, don't
Don't want.
Don't slam it like a ton. Bakaru, thank you so much for being here. If you're here for Monpoc, I'm sorry that this took a lot longer than I was expecting for the Mark IV stuff. So the Monpoc diehards that have hung around,
What's V8, man?
they're V8 gas-powered jacks, which is like their Volks, their engine. Wolf Priest, that's insanely early, my goodness. No, you're totally here for Mark IV? Excellent. Could have had a V8, alright. No, the frames are dropping again.
Nah, they're good. Random stuff.
Spinning Circle of Death. Oh my. Yeah, I'm not liking it when it's dropping frames. Like, I've had so many other streams where I've had 0 drop frames, and then the one stream where I'm like, hey, I need this to not fail. And sure enough, it...
And in some streams, you need like, hey, I need this to fail.
Right, and then it sensed it and said, nope, we're going to make this fail on you.
When it says, I need this not to fail, but when it says, I need this to fail, it never fails.
Right.
Ever. Just like when you need cobalt in the thing.
Mass Fury Road, 100%. That's going to be such a badass event that I am actually going to be jealous I don't get to play in it.
Yeah, there's 2 magnets.
That's fine, I'll fix them. Can you find the arm that's missing it?
Doesn't feel like there's glue on it. Found it.
This is the light jack. Yep, there's smaller magnets for the light jack arms. The whole body for the light jack has the small magnets. The heavy jacks have big magnets for most of the arms.
Got the magnet.
I also need the body of this guy as well to fix it. Thank you.
Think.
Yep, that's the right guy. Okay. There's only one accession. These magnets are too strong. They're affecting the internet. Yeah, absolutely. John, are you being a little terror? No Man's Sky? Oh my goodness, you are addicted.
No, I'm not.
And the answer to that is like father, like son.
Hey, we're both addicted to Warframe.
You saw my my collection behind you, right, kiddo? Like, you've been here long enough to know that the collection exists. Do not start the game up.
I'm not. I'm using it to spell. Cutscene face.
You're silly. Hey, buddy, stop.
Okay.
Please stop. Like, I know that you want me to finish. I'm working on it as fast as I can. Okay?
Like right now is what I want you to finish. Because you're making it where I can't quit.
Yes, I'm aware. I would like for you to be able to play the game. I am sorry that this is taking longer than I expected.
Oh, it's done. So what's this?
I can I read the chat, please? I don't.
What's this?
That's the blind water icon. Can I read the chat? Yeah, I'm trying to slow down, but I've gotten, like, my brain is being like, panic mode, this is taking too long.
It is.
You're not helping, kid.
How do you know it's not my mission to make it where you take as small time as possible?
I don't know.
What if it is my mission? Because it is.
Excellent. Enjoy, Ralph.
It's almost been an hour over what you said it was going to be.
Kiddo, you're approaching the limit of my patience. As an FYI.
You have approached the limit of my patience 1,000 times, though. Punk.
Yeah, this is my time to be on the computer.
You have all night.
No, I don't. Get out the voice, I know it's there. Don't mess around with the dad, kid. He's got weight, strength, and wisdom on you. Boy, he is sure is almost 11-year-old. Travis, be nice to Johnny. Sometimes he'll be choosing what home you get put in.
What?
Nathan was saying, Travis, be nice to Johnny. Someday he'll be choosing what home I'll be put in.
What?
Like a nursing home.
Oh. Why would I be choosing that?
Because one of the fun things, oh crap, that kids get to do is, because they control where their parents go, they get to determine which place the adults spend their waning years in.
Why do they get to choose?
Unless the parents somehow choose it ahead of time.
What if I choose right now, though?
You don't have that power. The rules look great. How will Essence and Induction work for Infernals?
How do you get
They should be
power?
at the back.
Yeah,
They're
how
in
do you get
Appendix
power?
3, I believe. They have the rules for Infernals and Convergence. Travis, we know nursing homes won't exist. Yeah, like, yeah.
What?
There's not going to be a nursing home by the time I get that old. Nathan also knows that.
Wait, what?
We're being nihilistic.
What's nihilistic?
Nihilistic? Oh god, I don't have a good explanation for nihilistic. Why did I say that word? don't even have a good explanation of that right now.
That's what you get for introducing a new word to me.
I'll explain it sometime not on stream.
Why? My dad.
Laugh out loud. Explaining nihilism to a 10-year-old. Next, explain Enu.
What?
I don't know how to say that word. Enui? I don't know. Stay away.
Who said oh God and why they say oh God?
Owe. Onwe.
No, someone said oh God.
Onwe.
Someone said oh God.
I know. Wolf Priest did. Explain irony. Yeah, I know. Explaining irony.
What's irony?
You, me, we. Yes, on me. On we.
What's irony?
What's irony?
Yeah.
Oh God, do I even have a good explanation for that?
Stop saying new words to me and I'll stop asking that.
Okay, I've pulled this magnet out 3 times now. I'm actually really frustrated with this one.
Can you just take a break?
Irony is like sarcasm for smarter people. Yes. Can I do what, John?
Take a break with that guy.
Can I take a break with that guy?
And go for Montauk.
Yes, probably in a minute.
And let's go.
Did I just screw this up?
What?
Okay, no I haven't. This goes in, that goes there. Yeah, I haven't screwed it up yet. Stay in there this time.
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
Johnny, nothing. What glue am I using? I'm using Loctite super glue because I don't have any of the Privateer Press glue. Raylene says we love you. Hi, Raylene. Love you too. Right. I'm assuming the model's right, which means it's this one.
Dad, why did he say it's ironic to ask what ironic means? Dad?
I don't know. I'm not thinking about. I don't know. My brain is literally not comprehending things at the moment because I'm literally trying to get this finished so you can get off my back.
I'm probably not gonna get off your back.
Yep, saw the pauldrons had a L and an R. They do. The Loctite stuff's worked well for me. It feels super similar to the Privateer Press brand. My left or their left? Yeah, that's always the fun, is trying to figure out which left it is. I verified it. They're the left of the model. So in this case, they're left. Oh, I missed clicking that spot. I should still be able to get it. Yep. Okay, so arms still work. Heads work. I have screwed up with this head.
Dad,
John.
does Striker get any special abilities for being like your moderator or whatever.
He can work to fix things in the chat, which is something I super appreciate.
Like the elite comments that are
Right, that aren't good.
they're like racist or something.
This is a warjack. Wolf Priest, have a great night.
Do you see what Strikers did?
Yep. Gotta keep that animal soul happy.
I do that? Dad?
No.
What does Striker mean?
It's that this warbeast, this warjack, I said warbeast now, I meant warjack, has a tail. That's an upside down. Come on out.
Dad, how many moderators could there be?
Moderators?
Yeah.
As many as I want.
Huh?
As
Oh,
many as
so you could have every single person be one if you wanted?
If everyone's a mod, no one's a mod.
And is there like a head mod?
Sort of.
Or is that just you?
It's me.
Where no one can delete yours,
Right.
but you can delete everyone else's?
In a way.
Yeah, when we were streaming and I was using OBS
Yeah.
Studios, I like typed something in chat.
See you later, Lauren.
And when I went and clicked on it to delete it, it said this comment is too old to delete. When it was like 5 seconds old.
Yeah. Almost done.
Who's Nightbot?
Nightbot is just a program that does commands. It's not anyone per se.
That's why it has bot and it's a moderator.
Yes.
Why does it need moderator status?
So it can post things that other things can't. So like you can make Nightbot do some moderator tasks. So like if someone says something.
So you can make it where Nightbot just detects anything that's racist and immediately deletes it?
Yes. So like if there was a specific word that like if someone was saying something that was a slur that I knew about that was specifically targeted to me, I could have Nightbot
Immediately delete it?
ban that person or something.
Oh.
If someone said it.
What's a slur?
A slur's a way of insulting someone normally by like race or religion or gender or whatever, and it's a way of calling someone something bad without necessarily
Saying bad?
right. It's hiding it. But it is being bad. So normally saying slurs aren't good things. It's treating people without respect is a big part of it. Hey, I finished this jack.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Does that mean that you can do Monpoc now?
It 100% means I can do some lizards. Okay, this thing's cool.
What lizards? These guys?
Yeah.
These guys?
This jack looks cool.
Yeah, these guys?
Yes, it's those guys.
Why does this one look like something?
I should have 5 magnets left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The mantis claw is cool. The mantis claw is very cool. This weapon is very neat. Necromancer, have a great night. Thank you. Of course, I just broke that magnet off. So this is the issue with me gluing things fast. Is magnets are... I just gotta put a little bit more glue on some of these. But that's the risky run of magnets. Oh, I broke that one off too. Because that one I did early. That one I just did quickly. Alright. You've all seen the stuff now. I'm going to go do Monpoc. Because I'm doing Monpoc now. People have waited...
Like 5 hours? 3 hours, I mean.
Yeah. See you later on 24-hour Game of Geek.
I'm sliding by the show.
Alright, we're going to do...
Mecha?
I forget what their names are. The Megaton Mashup is what these are.
Be careful.
Yep. This is going to feel super weird after not having any
Things to share.
injection ports or mold lines that I had to clean up, and all of a sudden to have a million of them again, it's going to feel very awkward.
Well, you're having a million right here. Why is the mic going brr 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 brr?
See you later, right? I don't know if he's leaving or not. I don't know if Nate's leaving or not. Rudy fan, I don't know if he left or not. Gonna need a size comparison. I can attempt to do that. John, do you want to try to get on the destroyer side? There's a little tiny Mechagodzilla.
It's not tiny.
Cybercon is tiny.
Size comparison. That thing's huge. As you can see, it is huge.
That the main body of
It's pretty much the exact same size as the Mechagodzilla in his entire.
Cybercon.
What's that thing on your no, what's that thing in the middle of your palm?
That thing?
Other palm. You got it. Yeah, I'm gonna sit back since you're cutting towards me, and I don't want something shrapnel going into my eye.
This resin feels so weird. Just compared to what I was feeling with the 3D printed stuff. This feels just very weird right now.
3D print? Oh yeah, it does.
This feels like I'm not, because the stuff is flexible, but it feels like I'm holding rubber.
Yeah, it does.
It's such a weird feeling.
How many pieces of this are there? How many of these are there? Or is
I don't know.
One of a kind.
It's not one of a kind. It's a brand new release that you can buy at Gen Con.
Can you buy one for me?
Why do I need to buy one for you? I got one already.
But this one's for you.
This one's for me?
Yeah, I want
You want one.
Or are you giving me this one?
Am I giving you this one? I don't know if I'm giving you this one.
I want one. How much are there?
I don't know if John's still here to tell me what the price is of Megaton Mashup. I don't actually know off the top of my head. He'll verify. Yeah.
$70.
$70. That sounds accurate.
Why would it be $70?
Because it's two monsters.
Oh, that are huge?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or was it 80? I don't know. John will get back to us on the exact price.
Or privateer.
That's John.
Oh.
$69.99, $70. Yep, two monsters and a Megaton Mashup deck.
What is it worth? It's worth it. It's worth it.
It's worth it for the minis. Yes, it is. All right, got
What
those.
minis?
Give me the body again.
What
This mini and the other guy,
Oh.
which I'm terrible with names because I'm literally like, I don't know any names at the moment.
Yeah, this looks weird. I feel like there should be another piece with that.
Did I remember to even eat lunch today?
Oh, we did not.
I'm an idiot. Okay, check.
I accidentally didn't finish my sentence before hitting enter.
I'm hoping that social media is enjoying the Mark IV rules and hasn't lost their mind on it. I don't think they have, but that's my hope.
Dad, how do you check the viewer count with this?
Normally there was a way. I think you have to click the people in the top corner. And I'll tell you how many users are in chat, but it doesn't tell you a number, which is really useless.
Yeah, but it probably gives you the ability to band.
Yeah.
Or look at profile.
Can you go back to the chat, please? Thank you. But honestly, thank you everyone that's been here, that's hung out, that's chatted, that's hell even lurked. So far it looks like you can basically play Mark IV with Mark III models as written now, but not against Mark IV models. A little bit difference would be the 3-min units. There's a little bit of difference with that, yeah. This has been fantastic to see. Thank you. That's why I tried my damnedest to make sure that it happened, because I felt that it's really good for the community, and it's really good for people to see models, because we all see like Eric and Clay's and Charles, they're fantastic models that they paint, but we also sometimes don't see like how we get to that set, so it's always super great. Excellent Farbind. No backstab, yeah. Yeah, it's War Machine, just different. Like we took out Countercharge. Robo Commando is your favorite. Ultra Cybercon looks amazing. Yeah, this is a very cool model.
Fish.
Right now it does. Yep, you're not wrong. Where do you attach? Do you attach to those? You do. Okay, check. Can't put the arms on yet. Orca 2 is sad. Yeah. It's a lot more streamlined. That is entirely true. It is, on the whole, I think a better game. It's it's more inviting for new players, which is always a big thing. Something to be careful about when you're doing this model right here is this foot is super, like, you gotta be careful with the parts you're clipping off on this foot.
Yeah.
You don't want to break the toes off.
I can do it in secret now. Dad, do you have Nightbot banning people if they do any slurs?
No.
Why?
Because I haven't said, like, there's normal, like, normal things that Twitch looks out for. Those ones currently happen, and that's something that Stryker was handling earlier.
And like the regular Twitch bot, but not personalized for you?
Right.
Just normal Twitch bot?
Right. Like, I could make Nightbot ban you for saying yeet.
Why?
You know, some people could.
Why would you do that?
Why would I do that? Because it's funny.
How do you know I don't just go onto the computer and just unban me?
Wouldn't be able to stop that.
Why?
Just wouldn't be able to.
Then what if I disable Nightbot for doing that?
Just, that's what would happen. Not a very old player here, but I like the rule set. Yes, the rule set's awesome.
What do they mean by, oh, the threats have been made?
You and I have been making threats at each other for the last little bit. Can someone remind me, is this Ultra CyberCon or MegaCon? Maybe there's going to be some inertia to overcome, but the changes? Yeah. Yeah. Like, for me, one of the cool things I love about the new rules is AoEs. AoEs, you had to hold a template, and you had to roll deviation, and you had to do this, this, and this, and this. Ultra CyberCon. Okay. But the problem is, there's always, like, ways for you to not necessarily cheat it, but just to be weird about it. The new rules, like, get rid of all that. Like, it's so simple, so easy. You're like, boom, boom, here we do. These models look closest. These models are the furthest, and then you're done. And it's so simple to use, and it's elegant, and it's right. Template equals judge. Right. And that's gone now. And that's, to me, one of the coolest things. John, I am almost done. You've been an amazing sport so far, kiddo.
Are you almost done, though? Dad, how do you make a person moderator?
I just have to give them that. Thanks,
How?
Mystic.
How?
You can, I forget the controls. There's a control somewhere that lets me do
Do
it.
you do in the chat /moderator blah blah blah?
I think so. Dragon guys are the best, but this is a robot dragon guy, and he is amazing.
Could we do that for me then?
He's not necessarily a dragon.
Dad, could I do that?
Could you be a mod? Maybe. An actual upgraded dinosaur robot, yes. The Builder, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that so much.
Why do you say maybe to me being a mod?
Because I don't know if I want to give you the power.
Literally, I barely do anything unless unless it's something.
And that's why I don't know if I want to give you the power.
I literally do nothing unless it's something bad. Dad.
I know, but I need to think about it. I don't want the power to go to your brain real fast. With great power comes an 11-year-old. Yes.
What was that?
There's a piece that went flying, but it hit off of something that I haven't heard in a while, so I don't know where it actually landed.
Dad, what are these?
That's a knight.
What did it mean?
So it's like a paladin. It's a knight that's fighting to save something. It is so weird. This feels like so much rubber right now. I cannot. It feels so rubbery. And it's not. This is cured. This is everything. It just, my fingers have been touching 3D printed resin, and this resin just feels not the same. So, got to try again next year. Happy birthday and thanks for the great stream. See you later, Hatch.
Can I click this real quick?
Click what?
This.
Sure.
But you can whisper?
I think so. Are you trying to mod yourself?
No, I clicked the follow button
Alright.
of me from you. What's this?
Go back into the chat, please. I'd like to be able to see my chat. Alright, we are so close to done with this model. And then we're almost done with all of them. Except for the July releases. So I have to do another stream for July releases yet. You stop. Stop. We're all tuckered out from the Warjacks, pretty much. We've definitely passed the point of my endurance for streaming. Because I don't think I've run a 3-hour stream, 3.5-hour stream ever.
Yeah, well, at least we're not running a marathon.
Could you imagine us doing a marathon stream?
No.
I don't even know how I would do a marathon stream.
I don't either. We both have... You would have to do like 6 hours and I'd have to do like 6 hours. I do 6 hours of Monpoc and you do 6 hours of different game.
We could figure out how to do a donation stream where someone donates to a charity or
you
donates...
should donate to Minecraft vs. Cancer. Minecraft vs. Cancer.
Possibly. But every so many things it's assembling a model or something.
Why'd Striker say sir for that?
He's saying I need to stream it more in general, sir.
Why is he saying sir?
All around, sir.
Why
Because he's just being nice. Because Striker's a stand-up fellow.
What does stand up fellow mean?
Good person. Good honor.
Did you see the unlimited power?
Yeah. Unlimited
Power!
power.
I think I did it better than you.
Probably.
Unlimited power!
Can you not kick me when I have a knife in my hand?
And that's why I need to keep really going and put my
Like-
feet back here. Sorry.
Like you are. You're warm. Can you get your feet out from behind me, please? John, I've been so warm this entire stream because I was nervous that
Nervous for what?
I don't know. I was just nervous. Right? I do wonder when they're gonna 3D print these as well. Sorry, what? Oh, John, you've got literally like I have one guy to do, and he has 4 limbs to put on. Unlike this guy who had almost all the bits that did.
Okay, that is true. I did see the model. There is only 4 limbs.
Like there are 4 parts to MagmaCon.
That guy should be MagnaCon. This guy shouldn't. But you
Can't steal modes when there are no molds, right?
But you have to clip 2.
Yes, but that's way easier.
And then one Godzilla looking guy. AKA this guy.
Okay, this model is really cool.
Godzilla.
This model is very cool.
Just like this one.
You like this?
Yeah. Beep beep.
He's a chonky Dono. And he is so much bigger.
Right, move it back.
Like,
We have this guy as well.
he is
I
so
can show
much
him.
bigger than
Can't show him because you
CyberCon.
keep moving it. And this guy, also. Do that guy for a comparison as well. Comparison!
I don't have my Terracon in the not able to be dug up because it's currently in one of my cases, so I can't like use Terracon to show the difference between.
What's Terracon and who's Terracon?
Terracon's one of the dinosaur-looking guys.
I think I have one of my dinosaurs.
You have Armadax, who's a different guy.
But isn't he also Terracon?
He's the Pterosaurs, yes.
Same thing.
Not really.
Yeah, really, he's technically a dinosaur. He looks like a dinosaur.
Sure.
Oh, this thing looks like it's gonna shoot me in the eye. I'm gonna start using the stream mode again. Dad, have you ever got hit in the eye by that?
Probably.
Do you remember it?
No. My goal is to not get hit in the eye with it.
Ever?
Right. I should be wearing safety glasses.
I think I have something for me. Sorry, Pikachu, but apparently it's not. Lost it in its suit.
Auto is hacking off.
What?
Hopefully not. Do you still hear us fine or no?
Let's check.
It's heckin' off. Oh. It might just be that it's very delayed right now.
Hello?
Sorry about that.
Works.
I don't know. I hear you trimming before I see you trimming. Oh, it's actually faster than the video. That's weird. Desync.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, John.
Remember these?
Yes.
I got my own pliers.
Yep.
As everyone can see in here, on pliers.
Again, I know I say it a lot, but thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for enjoying this meeting.
I didn't know this was a meeting.
Sort of thing, whatever, I don't know, meeting, maybe not. Private Your Press, thank you so much for the opportunity to do this and show this cool stuff off. This is a ton of fun. I look forward to hopefully doing it again. And continuing to show dope stuff. It's my hope and my dream. So,
With me.
with my son. So thank you, John, for your patience tonight.
And being a technically moderator.
And being a excellent producer of the show.
And in a way, moderator.
And in a way, yeah. Dino thighs to save all the lives, yes.
That didn't make any sense.
It doesn't need to. I need to figure out dinner because my stomach is rumbly.
Ha ha ha. Take that da.
For pairing MagmaCon, I'm thinking of orange and red for the first coat, then a shiny gloss, black for scales. Yeah, that would work. That'd be very cool.
Can I have my own of them?
I will try to get you a set of
Yay.
the Monster of Megaton Mashup 2.
Yay.
I
I
might.
want to be able to paint him.
Sure.
Speaking of painting.
Speaking of what?
Speaking of painting, you.
We're not painting tonight.
No, not. It's not what I was saying. But you have to do. You have a bunch of painting to catch up.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Look behind us.
Oh, don't razz me about my cases again.
But my overall percentage of my models of painted is better than yours.
Hey, bud. I have over 1,000 models painted.
Yeah, but my percentage is still better.
My count is significantly better.
Well, we can't really do count because we have different numbers.
That doesn't matter. Count is count.
Anyone else's count?
What?
Nothing.
You're gonna razz on me. I'm gonna razz right back.
You want me to razz 50 times harder?
I don't know if you can. There's a little bit of gap right here that I need to do something about, but I'll take care of that later.
How do you know I just don't?
So what's his
immediately-
what's his percentage of models that he's paid for?
0 because he doesn't let me pay for them.
I don't
And
let
what-
you pay for them.
You don't.
I don't let you pay
Because
for them.
once I suggested to pay for some of my games, but then they said, Mom and Dad said no, and he paid for them, and he took my money. So,
Kiddo, you are something else.
technically I paid for all of them. Because you took my money.
I don't think that's the case. There's Magma Terracon. He is a big girl, boy,
Beast.
thingy.
Jinx
A big,
blackout.
big monster.
Jinx blackout.
I'm not listening to that.
Why?
Where did... There it is.
Where did what? And for scale.
They are heckin' big.
For scale, right in the middle.
They're heckin' big. Alright. It has been a long stream. For those that have made it all the way for the 3.5 hours that we've been
And
streaming.
his arm fell off.
You broke his arm.
By accident.
You broke his arm. For those of you that have made the 3.5 hours, I salute you. I appreciate you being here. Everyone that's new, thank you for hanging out. Everyone that's followed, appreciate it. Really, everyone that's been here, I really, really appreciate you coming around, hanging around with us. Can I use the dinosaur instead of a colossal? Possibly. Enjoy the Mark IV rules. Enjoy these models when you get them. They are available at Gen Con. Visit us at the Gen Con booth. Visit us in the events area. We'll be happy to talk shop about the different games. Remember that events are still open for Gen Con, so you can still get into them, especially for the Menoth's Fury Road. And yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you again, Privateer Press, Matt Wilson, John, Lauren, Doug, Matt. Who else was here? Charles was here. Doug was here. Yeah. So, enjoy. Be well. Tell Swinkles that Steve from HBS says hi. I will make an effort to do so, Steve. But enjoy. Be well. You might as well send the message, kid, because you're trying to. And then set us to the outro. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Out.